Okay guys, it is 40 degrees outside right now. And it's been raining all day, and on top of that, I fell in the creek. Hypothermia is gonna be coming in real fast. So I need to get a fire going right now. And I don't have time to find tinder. I don't have time to get kindling. I don't have time to split or chop wood. I have no time for that. I don't have anything to start a fire other than this 15-minute road flare. So let's put it to the test. Everything on this pile came from the ground. So some stuff is a little damp, some stuff's wet, some stuff's molded and old and pretty much punk wood. However, we're gonna take it to a whole new level and be just a little more dramatic. We're gonna go ahead and douse it with some water. Let's really put this to the test. I mean, it's tsunami out here. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. This is real survival testing right here. There we go. Nice and wet. So thankfully I had this road flare in the plastic wrap still, so I don't want that to get wet. So we're gonna take it out of the plastic wrap, and it has a cap here. Right there, it has a cap, and that's your striker. So you pop that cap off like that. Then on the end here, this is where we're going to strike it. There we go. Don't want to waste any. We're just gonna stick it right there in the middle and leave it for now and watch it do its work. No fire yet. I just angled the flare up more. Remember, you only have 15 minutes. Your flare's gone after that. So we're in dire straits. Can't mess around with this. I can tell you what, this isn't looking so good. I saw the flare, nothing's even caught fire yet. Just a little flame right there. That's it. We can't give up. It's our last resort. Is it looking good? Keep it going. Gotta keep the light going. No. Gotta keep it going. Well, there's our 15 minutes. All that for just that little tiny flame that is about gone. The Orion 15-minute road flare. Here's the conclusion, guys. Did I go too far? Did I put too much water on the fire? I don't think so. And the reason why is because the survival situation I was presenting to you was if I fell in the creek and everything was wet around me, which it has rained the last day or so, or the day before yesterday, it rained pretty good. So everything's a little damp. But I wanted to take it extra mile because I see these things on YouTube and people starting fires when they're wet. Now, that does work in some situations. However, my situation, it did not work. You gotta understand that I fell in the creek. I didn't have time to split wood, baton wood, find little kindling and tinder. I just need to get a fire right now. And you know, you don't want to advertise this as you can start a fire anywhere, anytime, because we just found out that is not true. And I poured water on that fire and it didn't have time to even soak in the wood and it still would not light. Now there was small twigs and big twigs all mixed in there. I tried to put as much as I could as the bottom, or the smaller twigs on the bottom, or kind of mixed it all to kind of help start the fire better. Still didn't work. So with that said, this will not always work to start a fire when it's wet out. Now, I always say this, it depends on what kind of forest you're in. The kind of forest I'm in has got a lot of maple, walnut, a lot of hardwoods. and there's not much, there's no pine out here except up we're on my property, if I didn't tell you. But up there we have some pine. But other than that, we don't have small, tiny pine twigs. If I had a ton of those pine twigs, that probably would have helped the fire out a lot. However, we're not in a forest that has evergreens and stuff, so we're in a forest with a lot of hardwood. So it always depends what kind of forest you're in. With that said also, do I think this is good to carry? I think this is good to carry for starting fires, because I believe that you still can start a fire when it's wet. However, it just depends on what kind of forest you're in, how wet the wood is, and also how you lay the wood. Now, you gotta remember this was a survival scenario. So I kind of panicked. I was in a hurry. I knew I needed to get a fire going. Time was not on my hands. So think about this. Even in a survival situation, you gotta still try to think. You gotta still think about how you're gonna make your fire. You can't just throw it all together, stack it on each other, and think that a 15-minute flare is gonna do the work, because we just found out it didn't. So, even in a survival situation, you gotta think. And you gotta try to stay calm and think clearly. And so you might still have to, even though time's not on your hands, you might still have to gather small twigs up for your tinder and then get some bigger twigs for your kindling. You might have to take that time that you don't have and use it. And pray to God, and hopefully you're gonna make it. But that's how it is. That's real life. And it's not like you see in the movies. However, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone start a fire with a flare in a movie, but. So I hope we all learned something here, guys, and I enjoyed doing this little experiment with you guys. And I think that's about all we have. I think that's all there's left to say. I enjoy having you guys along with me today. Make sure you leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought about this little experiment with this road flare, or survival road flare. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all my notifications for my videos. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. God bless you, and bye.